Are you thinking about spending thousands of dollars on a real estate wholesale course from one of these big name gurus? Don't. I've bought what feels like every real estate wholesaling course, so you don't have to. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I learned. My name is Maximilian Deer. I've done hundreds of wholesale deals all over the country and made over $1 million in assignment fees. So when I join one of these courses, I can quickly tell what actually works and what doesn't. And my promise to you is that if you watch until the end, you'll know if one of these courses is a good fit for you. But more importantly, you're going to learn the 3 biggest lessons that I took away from spending tens of thousands of dollars on these guru courses. I'm going to teach you how to actually generate hot, motivated seller leads, how to negotiate and close those deals, and then how to sell those deals to cash buyers. And at the end, I'm going to share with you one bonus strategy, a new strategy that I just learned from Nick Perry that is making me so much money, it's stupid. But before we get into that, guys, I started wholesaling about 4 years ago. Just like a lot of you started, I was just scrolling on YouTube and I found all these gurus. People like Pace Morby, Eric Klein, Jamil Donji, Jerry Norton, Zach Ginn, Brent Daniels, and they all sold a course. Well, except for Zach. And I was watching these videos, but I had no idea where to really start. I was calling Zillow leads. I was pitching random creative offers and nothing was working. I couldn't get a freaking wholesale deal. I was putting in the work. I was putting in 100-hour weeks, but I was failing and I was about to give up. But that all changed the moment I learned how to actually generate motivated, hot seller leads. And if I would have just paid for one of these courses sooner, I would have known exactly what I'm about to teach you. Whoa, wait, guys, I just dropped a 100% free wholesaling calculator. Go to Google and type in lowballoffer.ai. Now, this is a free real estate wholesaling calculator that lowballs seller. It spits you out a lowball offer. Cash, creative. Let's do one real quick. Just put the street name right here. Now, guys, just put in the values and then let it cook. Just let it cook. And here's your offer. There's your offer. It's 100% free. Go try it. Give me some feedback. I spent a lot of money to build this. I built it for you. It's free. Ooh, you can even save your offers? No way. Oh my God, you can even save your offers. There are so many ways to find people who want to sell their property, but which of them do you choose? Well, after spending tens of thousands of dollars on these real estate wholesale courses, I found my 5 favorite strategies. But before I talk about them, I have to quickly show you how you get the data first. I truly recommend pulling leads from your local county website. Spending money on these courses taught me that this is the best data. Don't overlook it. However, there are alternative softwares that make your life easier. Shout out to Jerry Norton. PropWire is 100% free and very good. Or if you're looking for my favorite lead generation software, I like XLeads. That's Zach Ginn's software. And now that we can pull records, we can pull tax delinquent properties, we can pull pre-foreclosures, we can pull free and clear houses, and we have all the data. What are the 5 strategies we do? 1, we can just cold call. If you have absolutely no money, please don't use your cell phone. You'll get marked as spam. I recommend using Google Voice, or you can step up to a multi-line power dialer like Enzo Dialer. And in courses like Eric Klein's, yes, you'll learn how to talk to sellers, which I'm actually going to reveal his exact script here soon. But what you really learn is how to build a cold calling team. Hiring offshore VAs in a 3-tiered approach, where you have the initial cold caller, you have the lead nurturer, and then you have the closer, is one of the best OG marketing strategies. But recently, guys, I've been doing a lot of number 2, which is just text blasting. I'm sending almost 100,000 texts a day. And I'll be completely honest, I didn't learn that in any courses. I actually learned that from my buddy Zach Ginn. I've been using his software XLeads to create automations like this and just text blast sellers. But strategy number 3 is something I actually picked up from being in Pace Morby's course. And he's not the only one that really does it. His buddies Jamil Donji and Jerry Norton do a lot of this, which is simply agent outreach and pocket listings. Oh my God. Guys, I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars from just calling agents. And let me just quickly show you the secrets that I learned. Because yes, you can absolutely just call properties on Zillow. Random properties like this. Yes, you can do that. But something that Pace Morby taught me is the importance of building relationships, honestly in general, but especially with agents, and building an agent army that will bring you wholesale deals for the rest of your life. Instead of just pitching an offer on a property, whether that's cash or creative, call up that agent, tell them you're a real estate investor, you work work with real estate investors, and yeah, I mean, whatever, you don't care about that property that's listed, but you want them to reach out to you before they put future properties on MLS because you like to buy off-market properties. Realtor, just text me whenever you get a deal. I'm going to be your best buyer. You do that and find unicorn agents, find 10, 20, 50, 100 unicorn agents, you're going to have leads up the ass. Thanks, Pace. I owe you a lot, man. But someone else that I owe a lot to is a guy that really taught me strategy 4. And from being inside Titanium University, RJ Bates' course, dude, I love PPL, and he has taught me so much about PPL. That sort of sounded sexual. Anyways, I mean, PPL, it does turn me on. Because honestly, instead of doing 1, 2, and 3, which is a lot of work, I mean, let's be honest, calling, texting, and dealing with agents, you can just buy leads. Now, yes, this strategy does cost money, and I recommend that you have at least $500 a month to spend. But if you do, just go to ispeedthelead.com and just start lead shopping, guys. Like this lead in Garland, Texas. Garland, Texas is one of the best markets in the US. This person wants to sell a vacant, non-occupied house. They're tired of being a freaking landlord for 29. Dude, I'm actually gonna buy this lead right now. Wait. This is actually, I'm buying this lead right now. I'm literally buying this lead. This is not a fake. Like, I'm buying this fucking lead. I'm calling this right now. Right now. I just spent $29. Here is the phone number and the name, and I got the property address.
This call is being recorded. System 214.
Okay, they didn't answer, but I'm about to show you the exact negotiation pitch that you want to use that I learned from spending tens of thousands of dollars on these courses. But first, let me tell you about way number 5 to generate hot motivated leads. And here I owe a big shout out to a muscular man I actually just mentioned earlier on, Nick Perry, and joining his program as well as his partner Brandon. They've taught me a lot about PPC. Now, this is an expert level strategy, guys. You're going to want to save up at least $5,000 a month to do this, but this is like one step above PPL. You essentially generate these leads yourself by running Google ads. I'm doing a lot of that right now, and I look forward to keeping you guys up to date with how it works. But you don't just learn how to find hot off-market opportunities by paying tens of thousands of dollars to be in these courses. What you also learn is how to close these deals. And there is 3 main takeaways that I learned from spending all that money, and I'm going to reveal all of them to you right now. So if you appreciate this video, guys, please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to subscribe. This video, it cost me a lot of money. When you get someone on the phone, I want you to either find your inner Eric Klein, RJ Bates, or Pace Morby. And if you guys want access to these exact scripts, which I'm about to tell you, make sure to join my free school group. It's a 100% free course. I don't sell a course. Guys, you may not know this, but I don't sell a course. I have no problem, as you can see, with people who do sell courses, but I don't sell one. So if you want my free course with my free script, join the school group at howtowholesale.com. But in my opinion, Eric Klein has the best intro scripts, RJ Bates has the best closer scripts, and Pace Morby has the best creative solution scripts. And if you combined all 3, you're an unstoppable closing machine. Eric Klein teaches you about the imaginary third-party underwriter. And this strategy is so good because somehow it makes it so that when you lowball someone, they're not mad at you. They're mad at somebody else, some imaginary third party, and they actually really like you, although you're the one freaking lowballing them. It's so good. And I and my sales team use this to generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in wholesale deals. But when it comes to strictly closing them, I really like to use RJ Bates's framework. Go into my free course, go to Classroom, go to Acquisitions, and here you can actually get RJ Bates's closer script. And now that the seller likes you, even though you're lowballing them, there's one thing that we haven't talked about much: discovering the motivation. Because what I learned by paying tens of thousands of dollars for the courses, it's not about the money. I know that might seem weird, but it's never about the money. It's all about the motivation. These people are selling for one reason or the other, and I've seen and heard it all, and it's sometimes tragic. And what you need to do is uncover their motivation and then become a solution for them. And when you do that, you can bring properties down from $150,000 to $80,000 in price because it's not about the money. And someone who does does a very good job of connecting with sellers and providing these solutions is Pace Morby. Because when all else fails, I've used Eric Klein and RJ Bates' script, but there's just a problem. The seller just can't take my cash offer. For their situation, they need more money. So is it game over? It's not, because that's when you strap on your creative tool belt and you start pitching subject to seller finance, hybrid, Morby method, and so many more strategies that Pace Morby has taught me. What ends up happening is that you have a solution for any situation that a seller is in. There's not a single house in America where you can't provide a good deal to the seller. Now, there is a secret last strategy that Nick Perry has taught me, which is literally renting me money, but I'm going to save that for the end of this video, because what I want to talk about now is you've generated hot leads, you've negotiated with them, and you've actually got the property under contract. Let's go! But now you need to sell the contract to a cash buyer. And I'll be completely honest, guys, none of these courses really focus so much on dispositions. That's sort of what I'm known for. I'm the dispo pirate. I'm the guy that finds you buyers. And by the way, if you have a JV deal and you need a cash buyer, make sure to send it to maxdispo.com. I'll find you a buyer and get you paid. Dispositions is really my specialty, but where these courses come in is in community. Because what all of these courses teach you is to actually just JV with people inside the community. If you get a contract, yeah, you can go find the buyer yourself, but you're honestly just better off asking someone else in a community,
hey, does anyone have a buyer for this deal?
And oftentimes someone does. And then you just split the profits. And based off of this JV model is how I've built my wholesale business. So by paying for these courses, you don't really get access to buyers. Yeah, they sort of teach you how to find cash buyers, but what they really do is give you access to other wholesalers who have cash buyers. Or you can just send it to me at maxdispo.com, up to you. And all of this, other than that last thing I'm about to tell you, is what you get for 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. Dude, I've heard of courses that are like 50,000. And I told you at the beginning of this video that I was going to answer the question, is it worth it? And should you buy one? And there's 4 reasons I did that. And the last one is the most important. 1, I wanted the information faster. 2, I wanted it in a way that's just easier to learn. 3, I wanted the community. But the 4th one is because I take action. All of these courses, everything you're going to learn is useless if you don't actually wholesale. You get analysis paralysis. If you don't want to put in 40, 50, 60, 70, 80-hour weeks, then don't get one of these courses. If you don't want to spend $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month on marketing, don't get one of these courses. And if you don't want to be wholesaling for at least 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even the next 10 years, don't waste your money on these courses. At that point, just try wholesaling, learn, feel it out, and see if it's a good fit. Then once you're ready, maybe look into one of these courses. Hopefully that gave you some insight. Now let me just show you what this last thing is that's just printing me money. For the past 4 years, I have sold all my wholesale deals to cash buyers, to investors, but Nick Perry put me on to just selling my wholesale deals on Zillow. This is called a Novation. And what you do is you find these houses that aren't that ugly, maybe that like a soccer mom or a rich finance dad wants to move into, and then you list the house on MLS with a realtor anywhere in the world. And the assignment fees tend to be a lot higher. And if this sounds interesting, you guys want to learn more about it, I got a video right here that teaches you guys about novations. Anyways, I hope you guys appreciate this video. Like and subscribe. And if you have a wholesale deal, make sure to send it to maxdispo.com. Bye, guys.